Alright, let's do this. Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, and welcome back to Link Between Worlds. How's everybody doing today? Today is January 16th, 2015! And I'm so excited for MagFest, it's driving me crazy, man. I'm just so freaking excited to go see Game Grumps and see Luca Jin and everything, and balls and horses, and join the Potato Army, and... what? Anyway. I'll get the bottle under the bridge later. Thanks for reminding me about that, though. Oh, I guess I could have just teleported here. Alright, this dungeon. Seriously, this dungeon blows my mind. I know I said that before, but I think it bears repeating. There's something about this dungeon that blows my mind every time I play it, which is all but like 3 times now. But see, the thing of it is, there are several points in the process of completing this dungeon where you're gonna think to yourself, okay, I've explored all the rooms, I'm done now. But you're far from it, like far from it. You'll open up every single room in this dungeon and you'll only be halfway done because you haven't gone through like a specific door, or there's a certain pathway that you missed or something. He's like, right now there's probably something I could do in this room here. And then you got these guys. You remember how bad these guys were in whatever game that was, Majora's Mask, probably. So it may be worth actually looking at this room to see what room we're in. Just kind of get a feel for it, because this is the boss door right here. So straight off the bat, it's like, all we need is just to get the water to the 3rd level, right? Well, no, I guess first we're going to get the big key, which is over there. But then we also have to turn a platform over, and just, wow. So keep your hookshot on at all times. You're definitely going to be using that. And holy jeez, man. Whoops. Don't dive under the rafts either. We're not hiding under the dock. See, and then you have these treasure chests that are on multi-tiered tiers of some sort. So you're going to have the water at certain levels to get those. And it's just, I mean, just starting out, it's fairly linear. It's pretty obvious which way you have to go. But then it's like, well, how in the world did they keep me from going that other way all that time? Is what you're going to wonder later. It's like, geez, man. Did they actually manage to do that? I mean, if you could glitch this dungeon, it would be like the most amazing thing ever. Ow. So yeah, the compass is a good way to start. We could really use a key, though. And you, get off my back. Dude! Stop doing that! Stop hitting me! I don't like being hit because being hit hurts. It hurts to get hit, and the more I get hit, the closer I am to death. And I don't want to die. So, stop hitting me. Alright. So there's some waterfalls here. You don't want to walk over these, though, because if you do, you're going to get brushed off into oblivion, so you're going to have to make sure you use your hookshot. And also, don't get electrocuted by these guys, because being electrocuted hurts, and hurt leads to death, and we don't want to die. We'll do this, which turns off the waterfalls for a short time. Now that you turned off the waterfalls, you think, okay, well, do I keep going forward, or do I go back? It's like, I don't know. I honestly don't. I mean, it looks like we go forward, because there really is no other way to go, so whatever. And we'll go ahead and get the key that's up here. It's so easy to miss that, because you probably are thinking, well, you don't want to go to the middle yet, because you have to do the stuff around the outside and then the middle. That's how it usually is in Zelda. But then it's like, well, it was a good thing I checked. You probably though, even if you went this way first, you would see it up there and know to go back for it, so whatever. So far, so good, right? I mean, it's simple enough, but not... do I sound a little strangely energetic today for some reason? Because I do to myself. And I'm not buying it, man. It's just... It's not that it's fake, but it's just, this is so not me, man. I don't know, this is the first time in, like, ever that I've had a vegetable smoothie 5 days in a row, and I think that's doing something to me. It's making me crazy, man. But not in a bad way. I mean, a very good way, indeed. It's like my mental clarity is through the roof right now. Just can't wait to get to MagFest and start, you know, tearing shit apart. Going to the Tetris tournament and doing that. Dude. Okay, so what are we doing here now? Is this room any different than it was before? I think it is. Is the water at a different level? No, it's at the same level. Did I miss something, or... Let me go back for a second, because I think I missed something. Surely I did. Well, yeah, of course I did. I missed, How do I get over there? Dude, I need to get over there, like, right now. You probably have to get in there from a different direction, though. That's the thing, and then you'll step on that switch, and that will bring that platform up. And then you'll always be able to, you know, go there. For the time being, though, we are in a world of a pickle here. So we just need to try a different direction, I guess, is all we really need to do. Except, does that mean we have to start the whole thing over here? Because this is where we went first. And, it didn't really... Well, there is that... Oh, and then there's this one over here, too. So I think it's what we need to do is get upstairs. So we can jump down to those platforms. And there's a key right here. Now, you can't, like, knock this off or anything. Even though it might look like you can. Even though it might looks like you can. Okay, this is interesting. See, and then there's that platform up there. With that little walkway, and that's, you know, you're gonna have to do that too. No, this is still mostly just one way. Oh, I have a key! What am I telling you? Oh man, I have a key! Holy crap, I knew there was gonna be something. That's my one weakness, though, it seems. Like, when I pick up a key, I forget that, like, the next thing to do is look for a locked door. Okay, that didn't accomplish much, but okay. So what I'm really trying to do is get over there, but then there's probably a way that I can sort of jump there with the flow of the water, but that, you know, that remains to be seen. So actually, I think I have to go this way. You know, they have a whole lot of options here. You can see a switch over there. We're going to try and hit that. There's just two ways we can do that. Hookshot is probably the better of the two ways. Oh, look at that. I remember last time I played this dungeon, I was on an airplane. And my way of making the flight go by faster was telling myself that I could probably do this dungeon in the time it takes to make the flight. Because it was a short flight. It was like from Detroit to Appleton. No big deal. But, it was like 45 minutes, so I told myself, well, you want 45 minutes to go by really fast? Do this dungeon. So I did it. And it ended up that I was fighting the boss just as we were landing, so... It told me to... Well, I don't know. They say you have to power down the electronics, but... I don't think that applies to 3DSs nowadays. If it does, well, that's news to me. Because they've never said anything to me, like... Sir, you need to turn that Nintendo off. Oh! That was stupid. Okay, now we're getting upstairs, getting to the nitty-gritty here. Oh? Okay. You're big, sir. You're very big. And you're also vulnerable to my hookshot, which I will pretty much use on you until you're dead. The thing is, something very unexpected is going to happen when you do a certain amount of damage to this guy. That is... let me see. Can I throw skulls at you? Yeah, I can throw skulls at you. Let's do that again. Yeah, you don't like that very much, do you? You don't like that very much, do you? Why do I always say that? It's like, duh, of course he doesn't like it. Don't talk to him like he's your pet. Like, oh, you don't like that when I do that, do you? There it is, he's dead. So splits off into all these small ones, and then they start, you know, electrocuting themselves. And at first, they're fairly synchronized, so you can kind of just pick them off, you know, at your own rate. But then they start to kind of separate off into their own little patterns, and then it's like, oh crap. What we get? Alright. So the warp must have appeared in the air where I couldn't reach it, and the platform made it accessible. So there's two ways to go here. I think we'll start with the left. Ah, here we go. We did it. That opens that up. And it also does this. Okay, so it's just a matter of which one do we want to jump down first. Now what I'm going to do is actually go back and throw the switch on the right side too, so I don't have to spend all day getting... What? I didn't hit that switch. Did I? I don't remember hitting this switch. Is this not the room I was just in where I said I needed to get to this switch over here? Shit, you know what I can do, actually? Even though I'm too lazy to do it. How do you set something down? Okay, that's another way to do it. Sorry, Link. Jeez. Anyway, jump down here. Before you start running around like a crazy person, make sure you... Aw. It's a locked door. No grabbable keys anywhere? I guess not. I probably should have taken the other way first. Well, now we gotta find our way back to that room, don't we? It shouldn't be too hard. Oh, that's why the path goes over the... way up like that. Because it goes over the entrance, so you have to be able to enter the room again. Well, that makes a little more sense than it did before. Even though, really, there was no reason to ask that. I thought it just went up like that to show off graphics or something. You know, to be these Orphic Vipers, but anyway. Alright. Oh, sorry. Keep diving down. So why do I keep saying sorry? Don't be sorry, be quiet! Alright, anyway. So we took the right door, and that was pretty much jack all. So let's try the left side. Because we haven't even started changing the water level yet, and that's when it gets really stupid. Wait. Grab that. It's very easily missable. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got you guys. Oh! Crap. You know, how stupid am I anyway? Jeez. We know how to beat these guys. We showed those guys! Pick that off and throw it in the water. So here it is the central whatchamadoohickey, but then it's like, wait a minute. Haven't I already been in this room? And it's like, no, you haven't been in this room yet, because we're upstairs. So anyway, okay, alright. Bing. Now if you look really closely on the lever there, that's not what I meant to do. But is it? See, there's a door over here that we're gonna have to remember is here. And this door is... I don't know, when I talk about the dungeon blowing my mind, that door specifically comes to mind. Because I always think to myself, well, haven't I already been there? Because, like, well, I mean, I haven't already been there. And if you look on the map, you notice the room on the other side of this door is cut off from the rest of the dungeon. So it's easy to forget that. So what you need to do here is actually pull the water the other way. Okay, two things to note. Number one, there's a door under the water. It's really hard to see, but it's there. And number two, the little yellow or the blue this, like in the center of the circle between the two switches, you can see there's a circle there that indicates what level the water is currently at. Like right now it's at level 1. So we're gonna swim under here. And you get the blue minnow. Cuts damage by half. Not by quarter, by half. So that's very nice. pretty much the equivalent of the blue ring from Zelda 1. And who wouldn't complain about that? Now, by bringing the water level down, we actually opened a door here. And once again, I feel inclined to think, wait, I've been here already, but it's like, no, I haven't. Because we're still on the second floor. I don't know why I let this blow my mind so much, because it's really just not that complicated. Okay. BMOS in here is going to be causing some problems. Now the question is, which way do we move the water? Because we could raise the water. I mean, it's at the lowest point right now, isn't it? But if you raise it, there don't seem to be any doors that become accessible as a result of me raising it. Yet still, that's what I... Oh, well, this isn't to raise the water, though, is it? These switches don't raise the water. It's the circular switches that do that. Boy, how quickly I forget, right? Let's try this one, then. Also, make sure you don't get whacked by the BMOs. Is it like BMOS singular? Is that still BMOS? It's like one. Is there such a thing as one BMOS? I don't know. Okay, now this room actually introduces something new. Let me actually just check real quick and make sure there's nothing. Ooh, there is something I'm missing here. Switch. See, all the while I'm doing this dungeon, I'm thinking to myself, I'm just opening up doors to rooms that I've already been in. But I guess... It doesn't seem like I would be that dumb, though. I'm thinking of my past self thinking that, like, oh, well, no. But the problem is not... Is it really just that I just forgot that I was on the second floor? Because that seems like an awfully dumb-y thing to forget. So anyway, the new mechanic that this room introduces is when you hit like one of these things on the wall with a hook shot, you freeze for a couple of seconds there, and in those seconds when you're frozen, you can actually merge into the wall. Wait a minute. Why is that not working? That's weird. Am I supposed to hold the button down? Why isn't that... That's really strange. Do I need the water to be up? Normally that works, I'm telling you. There we go. It worked that time. I'm not sure why it didn't work the other times. Huh. That's really peculiar. Alright. So right is up, left is down. Just remember that. Right is up because up is good. And right is good. Just think upright, you know, like you're an upright standing citizen. Well, this room is totally flooded now. But at least now we can get this treasure here, which is a smoky smoke. It's like, no thanks. So that's all we really needed to... There was no other reason to bring the water to the third level except to get that key, right? And to get our asses kicked by these things. I kind of wish I knew their names, but that's stupid not. Ooh, give me that rupee. Yeah. So we're gonna lower the water here. Get back down so we can get through some of these doors. Some of these doorways. Alright, so this is pretty much like, I'd say probably, I don't know, the halfway point. So are we back down to the first floor yet? Well, we never. There. Now I'm just looking at the map like, wait a minute, there is no second floor. There's a first floor and there's a basement. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, so next time on Link Between Worlds, we'll just blow your mind a little more with this dungeon, then, won't we? Yeah, can't wait to do that. Can't wait to do that to you guys. I know you look forward to it. You know you want me. Alright, see you guys later.